pounds, undefeated in his professional campaign with a record of 24 wins, no losses, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former WBC champion and the current WBO junior welterweight champion of the world, known as the Desert Storm, introducing the undefeated Timothy Bradley.
Let's go, seconds out, everybody out, let's go. Let's go.
Once again, a referee in charge, David Mendoza.
Gentlemen, we've gone over the rules and the fouls. Protect yourself at all times and follow my instructions. Touch gloves, return to your corner.
Before the first bell, let's give you the results of our poll question. We asked you what will be the key factor tonight's main event, and here's how you voted.
Well, it's interesting. The folks that have been watching Showtime have seen Bradley in action before, and they know he's very quick, and they're thinking against the 37-year-old Campbell, that might be the difference.
Timothy Bradley, 25 years old, trying to remain undefeated, a 5-year pro with 36 World Championship rounds under his belt. But this time, he will take on the best fighter he's ever seen, 37-year-old Nate Campbell, a former Winn-Dixie worker. Comes across the ring. He's from Jacksonville, Florida, and he normally starts quick.
And he's going after Bradley. You know, this is a tiny ring. We said that, 17 to 18 feet. Pretty much controlled probably by the Bradley folks, so they must think that it helps them. Who will it help? That is really an interesting question. And how about this? It's Tim Bradley boxing and Nate Campbell pursuing. See if that continues.
And this is where Campbell stayed the entire night against Juan Diaz. He was up close in the pocket and using combinations to wear down the bull.
He's a very good inside fighter, Nate Campbell.
Campbell looks awfully dry, though, to start this fight.
Now there was Bradley throwing kind of a wide, awkward left hook. He does not want to do that, and he said they've been working on shorting that punching up because that's when he squares himself up to an opponent and makes himself available.
Bradley, a very good inside puncher. He told us that during camp for this fight, he worked on shortening up his punches, especially his left hook, and he wants to keep his right hand up. He told us he's keeping the phone at his ear. Campbell telling Bradley to come on and bring it.
Stop. Come on, guys. Stop grabbing. Hold.
Campbell's now finding a little bit of a home for his right hand. He didn't land it early, but now he's getting it there. He is doing a lot of woofing and talking to Bradley, probably trying to get him to be more aggressive.
All right, break. Watch that thing or something.
Nate Campbell working the referee Mendoza about the head of Bradley. There's a lot of gamesmanship going on in that ring, most of it coming from Nate Campbell.
Campbell loves to talk. He told us in our fighter meeting that he's fought 50 guys like Timothy Bradley, and Bradley has never fought anybody like him.
This is the quintessential Tim Bradley round. More punches than his opponent, lots of body work, and enough angles to avoid getting hit solid by punches. This is exactly what he does and what he does well.
Bradley did tell us that he wants to check the gas tank of the 37-year-old Campbell. He would do it early and often by going to the body with the jab, also with the right hook behind the elbow.
Go,
End of the first round, scheduled for 12. Bradley focused. And that will bring us to the keys for this fight.
For Nate Campbell, he has to counterpunch effectively, although he's been moving ahead toward Bradley so far in this fight. Working on the inside is important. He hasn't found a way to do that as well as he would like so far. The uppercut is a fight changer for him. That may be his most dangerous weapon against Tim Bradley. For Bradley, whose first round was a blueprint of the keys to victory, using angles very important. He's been doing that. He threw some hellacious body punches early in that round, and Nate Campbell's shaking his head as if to say they're not hurting me, but they're getting to him. And a strong work rate. That's exactly what Bradley did in the first round. He has got to keep punching all through this fight. Now Campbell wants to land this right, and he gets it in against Bradley, but Bradley's able to counter with his own right. So that was an interesting move there, because you wouldn't expect Bradley to counter it as he did.
Round 2 scheduled for 12 for the WBO junior welterweight title. Timothy Bradley, the champion, in the gold and purple. Nate Campbell, the challenger, in the multicolored Galaxy Warrior trunks. We're at the Agua Caliente Resort in Rancho Mirage, California.
Stop punching. Stop punching. Come on. Grabbing too much. Let's go.
There's some body work. Landing on the arms of Nate Campbell.
Keep him up.
There's a headbutt, and we talked about that at the beginning of this fight.
And that was not Tim Bradley's fault. You know, Nate Campbell, I know, will work the referee, but that's just one that I think that happened. They were both leaning down, but it happens a lot in these fights with Bradley.
Bradley doing a lot of backing up. We haven't seen him be the matador very often in his fights.
It really is intriguing, you know. That's what he doesn't want to do, Bradley. But Campbell wasn't able to counter him. You can't stand right in front of Nate Campbell and expect to do well against him.
Here's the question, though, Al. At 37 years old, when does the light go out? They say for boxers, sometimes it happens overnight.
Oh, it can. Now, he was very good in his last fight against Ali Fanica. I mean, he had troubles early in the fight, but finished very strong, Nate Campbell. So it would be foolhardy of anyone, even Bradley's people, to think he's going to all of a sudden get old in here, but it has happened.
Campbell lost the IBF and WBO titles on the scale when he didn't make weight for his title defense against Fanica. So here you see that Nate Campbell style. It's James Toney. It's Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's got his left hand down and his right hand up, trying to make Campbell, trying to sucker Campbell to throw that right hand.
Yeah, you get your shoulder position so that somebody tries to throw the right, and in reality they can't hit you with the right. But what Bradley's doing on the inside is working very effectively, and he's not allowing Campbell to come up with those uppercuts.
And you see, though, Al, Bradley uncharacteristically refuses to stay inside.
Yes.
He keeps popping that jab right to the solar plexus.
Gus, you hit it right on the head. He stays in there for only a period of time, then gets away so he doesn't get hit with anything big. Because there's the uppercut by Campbell.
Because Campbell can rest in there.
Yep.
That's really where he wants to be at 37.
And he wants to work it. He wants to also land those big shots on the inside. This is a fun fight to watch because both men are doing a lot of work. We thought the work rate would be pretty high, especially from Bradley. And one of the other headlines of this fight is that so far, anyway, Campbell's had a hard time landing that right hand.
End of the second round.
What's those kidney shots?
Scheduled for 12.